me. She say, oh, you pretty, so sexy, oh, you fire.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a tutorial on this red here, this red look. If you'd like to see how I achieve this ruby red color, stay tuned for the rest of the video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Hey guys, so today we're going to be working with the company Alipearl here, and I got me a wig from them, 613 wig, and it came in this box. Inside the box you have your wig, your 613 wig. Also, it came with a wig cap and adjustable strap so I can make it glueless, and it also came with care instructions and also a silk bag for me to place and store my wig in. So this is the wig I received. It's a 13 by 4 lace frontal wig, and it's in a size small cap with 24 inches, and the density on this is 180. On the inside is 4 combs, 1 to the top, 2 to the side, 1 in the back. It also came with straps to the back to adjust it, and the construction of this wig was pretty good. The hair on it was pretty well also. The front is a transparent lace, so it melted very well. So yeah, I don't know if I mentioned, but we'll be using the watercolor method to achieve this red color. And so I put some water to boil, not to a full boil, but until I see the heat, the steam raising up in the pot. You don't need super boiling hot water to achieve this look. You can use any warm hot water, it'll still give you the results that you're looking for. So now I'm going to be prepping my frontal. I'm going to be spraying 2 coats of got to be spray on like the knot, just so that the lace wouldn't stain. I know there's other people who did the method and without spraying the got to be spray and it didn't stain their lace, but I still go in and do it for an extra step of security. After I spray on the 2 coats of the got to be spray, I then blow dry it on a medium or cool heat to harden the got to be spray that I sprayed on it earlier. So I'll be using the Adore colors for this tutorial. I'll be using the ruby red and the color wild cherry. So I'm gonna use me 2 bottles of the ruby red and a half and some of the wild cherry, so it gives me that plum look. And then I take the wild cherry and I darken the roots on the wig, but that is your preference. I personally wanted to darken my roots because I'm a browner, darker complexion. So now here I'm just gonna be taking that hot water that I had put on the stove, and I'm gonna pour it into this clear bowl. And also, you don't have to like use all of the water, or you don't have to put so much water, especially if you want a vibrant color. It's best to use less water so you can achieve like that really bright look. So don't forget to use gloves to protect your hands, because your hands can stain doing this method. So I'm just gonna take that ruby red and I'm gonna use that whole bottle inside of the tub. I used 2 of the ruby reds. I ended up using 1 at first, and then I went back in and put more of the ruby red. So I used 2 bottles of the ruby red and a half and some of the wild cherry to give it that bright red look. So here I'm just mixing the bowl to make sure that all the dye is evenly separated throughout the water, and you want to mix it good, so because you don't want patches of the color in your wig. Okay guys, so here is where I'm gonna go in with the color wild cherry, and as I said, I used half and some of this bottle. I didn't put it all in right away because I wanted to make sure that I had the perfect red, so I was just putting in a little bit of the red and testing out the color, mixing and putting as I go. But the amount I used exact was a half and some, so you can just eyeball it and make sure that you have the perfect red that you want. So this is just what I did, and I'm gonna continue here and mix around in the bowl to make sure that the color is distributed all over the water. Now I'm gonna take the wig and dip it gradually inside the water, and I didn't put it in right away. I just dipped it and made sure that the ends got wet, and then I'm just gonna gradually slowly put the rest of the hair in, but I continue to dip it to make sure that like it was distributing, like I was doing it in like sections. And then here is when I'm gonna soak partially more of the wig in there. So I'm just gonna continue dipping that wig in the water, and I'm gonna put the whole wig in the water now, and make sure that you run your fingers through the hair or a comb to make sure that the color is distributed all over the wig. There I dip the frontal in, making sure that that color gets all over. And here you can see that the lace, you can see that it is red, but I promise you guys it's not gonna stain. And as you can see that like the color is kind of not, by the frontal it's pinkish and not super red like the end. So I'm gonna add more color to the water, to the mixture, just so that I can get the frontal to be more darker, because I want the color to really pop and show up. So now I'm going to add a little bit more water to the mixture, and that's my boyfriend helping me. He's so sweet. So yeah, you can add more water if you do need to add more water. So I did add a little bit more of the wild cherry to the mixture, just to darken the red a little bit more. So that is what I did, and I'm gonna go ahead and mix the rest of that in. So this is the color that the water comes out after I added the wild cherry. So I'm just gonna go back in and dip the wig inside the water. Okay, so now here I take the wig and I dip it back in the water. I mostly focused on the frontal part because that's the part that didn't really get much of the dye. So I'm just gonna continue distributing that color throughout the frontal of the wig. I recommend that if you have any part that didn't have any dye, that you should go ahead and dip that also back in the water. So after I rinse the wig out, I'm gonna go ahead and condition it with my Tresemme moisture conditioner. And I like this one because it puts moisture back in the hair. And after I condition with the Tresemme, I go in with the silicone mix and pop it in the microwave for a minute, just so we could give that flowy look. After that, I then allow my wig to air dry. So guys, that's the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed how I got this ruby red look. If you like, do make sure to like, comment. Don't forget to subscribe so you can see more videos, and turn on the post notifications so you know when I upload. I'll see you in my next video. Peace.